Hey, good morning, afternoon. I'm not sure what time it is, but this is Coach Pam from Coach Pam Fitness, and today I'm coming live to you from my parents' house. So my video may not be ideal because I forgot my tripod at my house. So anyway, if you follow me, you know that I was having some really bad lower back hip pain. And I've been suffering from it off and on for 16 and a half years. I always just assumed it was sciatica, but my mom insisted that I go to her chiropractor, so she made me an appointment yesterday and I went. And what he said was that I have something called sacroiliitis, something like that, and sacroiliac, I can't say the word, joint dysfunction. So what the joint dysfunction is, it's pain in the sacroiliac joint region caused by abnormal motion in the sacroiliac joint. Now the sacroiliac joint is the point I'm trying to find it's the point of the lower spine that connects to the iliac bone in the hip. And what happens with a lot of us women is when we get pregnant, our joints loosen, our tendons and ligaments loosen so that the joints can expand, especially in the hip area, because it has to prepare our body for childbirth, right? So what happens is, so when I was pregnant 16 years ago, my son laid on my sciatic nerve the whole second and third trimester, and so my leg just would collapse from underneath me and I was in chronic pain, and I've had that ever since, off and on, aggravated by long drives, which I just came on a long drive to Ohio to my parents' house. And also, the older I get, when I start a new program and I start really increasing my weights, I get that pain a lot. So so what happened is my iliac joint in the pelvis never fully went back into place where it needed to be on my right side, and that caused irritation to the cartilage in that joint, and as a result from the irritation in the cartilage, there's a lot of nerves right there, it caused irritation to the nerves, and so it's starting to become a chronic problem. I'm sorry, my phone is jiggling. I'm trying to figure out a better angle, but anyway, so it's caused a lot of stiffness in my back and a lot of pain in my hip and butt. That kind of tends to get worse, like I said, when I'm driving a long distance, and when if you follow me, I recently started doing a new workout program, and so I am perimenopausal, so it's harder for me to see results, so I started increasing my weights. And when I was increasing my weights, it was putting more pressure on that joint and causing more inflammation. So he needed to get the joint back in place where it needed to be, and I was so super nervous about going into a chiropractor. I've never been, but my husband has had several back surgeries, so the spine is a scary place for me. But I totally needed to do something because I couldn't sit. I hadn't slept for 2 nights because of the pain. So my mom just went ahead and made an appointment for me, and I went, and I am so glad that I did go because I feel so much better. I mean, it's not cured 100%. With anything, one treatment's not going to fix you 100%. If I was in Ohio longer, I would be doing a couple more treatments. And when I get back to Maryland, I'm totally going to go see a chiropractor. But so what the chiropractor did was he sat me in his office. We talked about my issues, We talked about how long that I've been having the problem, over 16 years. I showed him where I was having the pain, and then we went into the exam room, and he did some tests, some balance tests, lifting my leg up, both legs up and down, and some other tests to find out exactly where the pain was so he could figure out what my problem was and how he could adjust me. And so he did an adjustment, and I'll post a couple links in the blog that I'm going to write. He did an adjustment where he manipulated the joint, and I may have yelled really loud when he did that. It didn't hurt, it was just kind of shocking because you hear a pop, and I may have yelled a little loud, and probably the whole office heard me, maybe the whole street, I'm not really sure. But it didn't hurt, it wasn't painful, it was just a little shocking, you know what I mean? So, so chiropractic care is one way to treat it. Physical therapy is another way. Stretching, he gave me several exercises to do, and he also made it a point to tell me that I needed to keep moving and not work out, but not do the heavy duty workouts for a few days. I need to rest. Yoga, so I'll be doing some yoga today, and I will be doing some walking. So my shift shop workouts are on hold until I get back from vacation after Labor Day. Then I will be able to get back to it. And ice, heat, and rest. And those are non-surgical options. And I'm really glad that I went. Going to a chiropractor is not as scary as I thought it was going to be. I was very nervous to the point where I was pretty much ready to throw up, which is kind of silly. But also, just because it's the unknown. Whenever we do something that's unknown, it is a little scary, right? And so sometimes we just have to do things that are scary to us in order to learn and grow and be better at what we do as people and for our health. So I'm going to encourage you guys to do something towards your health that's proactive. I did reactive, and I waited way too long, and I wish I wouldn't have, because I suffered over 16 years off and on of excruciating pain in my low back and my hip, and it was not necessary. I should have just gone to a chiropractor to begin with. But anyway, lessons learned. But I want to encourage you guys to do something scary to improve your health, whether it's to join me in one of my upcoming accountability groups, whether it's to learn about how nutrition can heal your body, whether it's whatever it is. I want to encourage you to do something scary. Step out of your comfort zone, because you know what? You never know what can happen. It can maybe change your life for the better, right? And you know what? If you step outside of your comfort zone, you can run outside your comfort zone and do something scary, and then you can run back into your comfort zone. There is nothing wrong with that. Running back and forth is perfectly fine, and it will help you learn and grow as a person. So I'm going to be writing a blog about this. I'm going to be posting a couple links inside my blog about what exactly sacroiliitis, I can't say the word, is, how we suffer from it, and how we can help ourselves get better. So yoga it is for me for the next couple weeks, and stretching and rest and ice, I guess, until I get back from, well, I'll be doing a lot of walking on vacation because we're going to Universal Studios. So, but I'll be doing a lot of stretching during that time so it doesn't bother me. So anyway, do something scary that can help your health, because it's not worth being in pain for as long as I was. It was really kind of silly. So anyway, that is my thoughts on chiropractors. They are actually pretty good people, and they are very holistic and want you to heal your body naturally. And so I totally wish I could go to this guy again, before I head back to Maryland, but it's not in the cards, so I will be going to a chiropractor in Maryland when I get back. So anyway, have a fantastic Friday. Remember to, just because it's the weekend does not mean it's an excuse to totally blow all your goals you worked so hard for. Have a cheat meal and enjoy it thoroughly, but don't turn it into a whole cheat weekend. All right? Peace out. Have a fantastic day. And I got to get my Rugrats up and moving so we can hit the pool. Anyway, have a fantastic Friday, and we'll talk soon. This is Coach Pam from Coach Pam Fitness.